Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Godric, and right now, nothing special. I just thought we'd do an account showcase. Of course, it's my account, and while we're doing that, I'm also gonna share some tips about my personal experience in game. So I thought um, you won't have to do the same mistakes that I did before. So let's get right into it. Alright, now let's first go to my adventure rank. So as you can see, it's AR 59, and I just turned AR 59 I think last week, and world level 8 of course. Okay, for world level, I think let's make this our first step. So it's because I keep seeing players, especially new ones, asking about if they should ascend their AR or their world level or not, and sometimes they're asking if they should even lower it. So personally, I really don't think that you should do that because you know higher level means better rewards, right? And especially in the overworld, you need the drops, you need the loot. And besides, if you're still in the lower AR, you should be scaling off in a way because as you explore, you're gonna unlock more chests, more areas, more domains, and it's gonna give you more items to like I said, basically level up your characters. And at the same time, if you're having a difficult time building, killing the mobs that's on the same level as you or even higher, you can check out my last video about weapons and artifacts. Although it's not for any specific character, but you can apply it with who you have and who you want to build. So yeah, next let's look at the map. So as you can see, the exploration progress for each of these parts, I've got them at 100%. I only recently did this, since I've got nothing else to do in game. Yeah, and then what else can we show here? Oh yeah, the abyss. So the abyss, the spiral abyss, is the end game content of the game, and it gives you 600 premium gems every 15 days. So the blessing here of the abyssal moon, as you can see, this changes every cycle or every 15 days. So it most of the time favors whoever's in the current event banner. So you're gonna be enticed to pull for whoever's in the banner. But that being said, the standard characters, they also have a chance to kick ass here, since like I say, you can play who you want, you can build who you want, and they're gonna perform well, especially if you put them in a team that synergizes well with them. So aside from the story, it's what I love about the game, this part, since it challenges you to build and get the feel of the mechanic of the enemies. So you're gonna have to really strategize to win. Yeah, and since I know that not everyone can or has the time to go through the abyss, because it could really be a lot of work, but if you're down, if you want to, you should try to finish it, or at least get as much as you can. I mean the Prima Gems, because just 3 sets over time, and you're gonna get a total of 1,200 per month, in addition to the the Mora and the XP books. Yeah, and personally, like I said, what I like here is the challenge. So I'm not really known for showing off big numbers, the nukes for showcases, or big numbers for you to aim for, because it could really be stressful if you're trying to mimic someone else's damage, since if you look at the artifacts, they give you different stats. Yeah, so that being said, I do try to tweak my stats every now and then. I try to min-max my damage, but overall, I'm still a firm believer of playing the game for fun and play the character that you really like. Alright, now let's move on to my characters. So let's just go through each of them one by one. So as you can see, this is my Bennett, and he's built with a Jade Cutter. Artifacts only recently as well, the Noblesse set, because I used to build him with the Crimson Witch until I gave them to, I don't know, I think I gave them to Delup, but since it's not really that good yet, I gave him this and found him really great pieces. So also, I'm gonna have to say this, you don't do Bennett dirty by giving him, HP stats and or healing bonus. You don't do it. You don't build him like that. You're gonna waste his potential by, you know, uh, putting him in a box and treating him as a healer. You get more out of him if you build him as you would, a burst DPS or a normal DPS with damage. Since you can see here, this is not a Bennett a video, by the way. You have a limit or a threshold of 70%, so you're not gonna go above that. So once he heals that up to 70% of your character, he's done. So you could either move on to your next damaged character, but let's say you're in a specific rotation, so you're gonna ruin your rotation if you do that. Now, since he's healing already just enough, or sometimes too much even, he's good with what he has, and just build him instead, like I said, as a burst or normal DPS build. So yeah, now let's go to my Kazuha. So I built him as a pure EM, as you can see, and weapon is Iron Sting, of course, and 4-piece Viridescent Venerer set. Now you can build him with an ER weapon or an ER Sands, but as I've already got enough, or so I think I have enough, I built him as pure EM, like I said. So yeah. And then Constellation 0 with 4, 9, 10 talents. Moving on, my Ayaka. As you can see, her stats are here, and I've got too much attack, I feel. That's because we've got the Miss Splitter Forged, her signature weapon, which I only got lucky. Yeah, and so me getting Ayaka is a result of something, called building pity, which shouldn't exist, and something that you shouldn't do seriously, because I only got her. Her banner was before Raiden Shogun, so I was trying to quote unquote build pity so I could, get closer to getting Raiden, but I got lucky and I got her. Yeah, like I said, I didn't have any plans to get her, but here she is, fully built, and even got her signature weapon. Also, just a lucky 10 pull, because I already got her, so why not try for it? And yeah, also the Blizzard Strayer set, the 4-piece especially, is something that I'd advise you to abuse, because as you can see here, the 4-piece set effect, it gives you a total of 40% crit rate. So your focus on substats would go to building more or better attack or ER, depending on your character, or especially crit damage. So as you can see here, I'm trying to look for crit damage more than the crit rate. Also, since her weapon is crit damage based, so it's also one thing to note about, even if you're free to play, since there are weapons that has crit damage substats, like the Harbinger of Dawn. Yeah, so talents 9, 10, 10. You know why. Her scaling is pretty high. So next is Coma. Built him as a shield bot. And then Hu Tao. What do I have to say with Hu Tao? Well, nothing, that she's really strong as a character, and her designs are really, worth just looking at her, pulling for her. So I've also got her signature weapon. I saved for getting her and her signature weapon. By the way, I skipped a banner or two, I think. And then I've got her Shiminawa's 4-piece, because we all know what the Crimson Witch does to us, right? And even if I thought I already have good enough Crimson Witch pieces, I still really don't. I mean, when you look at this, I just have better pieces. Yeah. So Constellation C1, I also saved for this. I mean, I only got her on her rerun, so got everything there. And her talents 10, 10, 9, because since I'm using the Shiminawa's 4-piece, yeah, so I capitalized on that, and since I also got her C1, so yeah, more focus on the skill rather than the burst. Then Fischl. Well, Fischl was one of my first main DPSs alongside Bennett, so they carried me throughout the game. I still use her actually sometimes, but her artifacts I gave them to Yayamiko, I believe. Yeah, so next is Zhao. So of course, we all know Zhao is the fierce plunge damage guy, and yeah, only got his signature weapon on his rerun, and artifacts, 2-piece, Shiminawas, and Viridescent Vinegar. So I still don't have enough, decent pieces for him, or at least the end game pieces that I want to get for him. But as you know, there's an upcoming artifact 4-piece set for him in the 2.6. So that's the next patch as of this upload. Yeah, talents is 10, 9, 10. And then we have Ito. So of course he's a defense scaling character. Got him the Serpent Spine and the set dedicated for him, or at least for the likes of him, defense scaling and Geo characters. So the set is good for him and for Noel. Constellation 0 and 868. So yeah, as you can see, I still haven't properly maxed it out yet. Right, so next, Albedo. Also got him only on his rerun since he was dodgy on the first. His drip weapon. Artifacts, you can build him the same way with Ito and Noel with 4-piece Husk of Opulent Dreams, but I don't have enough good pieces, so I got him this. And talents, of course, capitalize on the skill, which is really, really good actually. And then Zhongli, the famous shield bot, which I believe you shouldn't. I mean, he's got potential with his burst. Oh, why is he using this? I normally use the catch with him as of the later patches, since I got it, because of course I've already got Engulfing Lightning for Raiden. So yeah, I crowned him, his burst. So yeah, I built him as hybrid shielder and burst DPS. Yeah. So of course Venti also tried to build him pure EM, but I've got my good pieces on Kazuha, and since then I didn't have any other good EM pieces. This C1 is I only got it by luck. A single pull on his banner, and then 389. Traveler, didn't build him yet again, or maybe I won't, I don't know. Shenhe, of course, is pure attack with, the artifacts, pure attack. But I've got this, so for bonus lance, and 2-piece attack percent, and all attack percent pieces. So you can build them as you would a normal DPS because she can buff herself, but it's really better or advisable to build her as a support, since I'm using her with my Ayaka, and yeah, you could funnel Shenhe's damage through Ayaka, and it really gives you good output. Of course, our beloved zombie girl, Chi-Chi. Why am I using this on her? I don't know, but don't use that on her. it's like gonna be wasted. And then 4-piece set Ocean Hued Clam, which I think is not that good on her. I don't know, but you can make it work since she also heals a lot. And then C1, and yeah, 585. Haven't really gotten back to her yet. Our latest character, Yayamiko, got the Kagura's Verity on her. I'm sorry, I really willed on this. I really wanted to. So yeah, that being said, I had to build her properly, or at least the best way I could try, right? So yeah, I think she's decent enough. I mean, my build for her. Right. What else? C0, I didn't spend on that on constellations. So yeah, 698, haven't crowned her yet. I don't know if I'm going to crown her or not. So yeah, I'm still thinking about it because she has the same materials with Raiden and trying to save, you know. And then, yeah, Raiden, I already showed you. Weapons engulfing lightning, and of course, you can't run her without this set. You could also see that I'm struggling with the with the substats. I don't know how to, fully maximize it because I've got annoying substats, the rules most of the time. And right now, yeah, the typical build of ER and attack goblet, which I think I have to change because, yeah, I've got about 27% too much ER, which could go to my either my attack or crit damage. But yeah, we don't have any luck on the substats. So anyway, 3, 9, 10 talents. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop here because most of my other characters here are not fully built yet. So also I think I'm running through all of the characters at once and it's gonna be too much. Yeah, so anyway, I'm planning to upload videos about specific characters in the future anyway, so watch out for that. If that's it, I don't have any other stuff to show you guys. So yeah, now let's move on to the good part, because I'm gonna host a giveaway, and all you need to do is comment which 4-star character is your favorite and why. So I'm gonna give away one blessing of the Welkin Moon, and I'm gonna choose the winner randomly. And then, in addition to that, if we ever reach the 1,000 subscriber mark, which I know I'm still so far off, I'm gonna add a battle pass into the mix. Oh, and by the way, I'm gonna use the code shop to top up on your account if ever you win. So the winner or the winners will be announced on my next video. So good luck. And that being said, please like and share the video so we could have more of this hopefully in the future. So at the same time, we could also have more giveaways for you guys. So once again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I get to see you on the next video.